And a shooting in Shreveport over the weekend tragically took the life of a 12-year-old. KSLA's Donna Kia spoke to police and a local attorney about the complications with this case and stand your ground laws.
Shreveport police responded to 3 911 calls over the weekend about a shooting that killed a 12-year-old identified as Jaylen Coleman by the Caddo Coroner's Office. SPD says the juvenile and multiple other juveniles were attempting to break into a vehicle on Hawthorne Drive when the shooting happened.
The shooter in this case, the resident, came across the suspects attempting to enter a vehicle, at which time he did fire a shot and ultimately killed the 12-year-old.
SPD Public Information Officer Chris Borderlawn described this kind of case as complicated.
Anytime that you have a stand your ground aspect of a case, or someone is injured during the commission of what could be considered a felony, these cases are very difficult to prosecute, and also they present some challenges that are not there for many cases that we typically work.
Shreveport attorney Sarah Smith says there's a gray area in this particular aspect of the law.
Probably what they're looking at, the police and the DA's office, is whether or not this is a justifiable homicide, meaning under Louisiana law that the force was necessary or reasonable, apparently reasonable or necessary in order to prevent the crime.
One juvenile has been arrested on a charge of simple burglary. Other juveniles who reportedly were involved in the burglary remain at large. And the person who fired the shot that killed Jaylen Coleman has not been arrested. Smith referenced another case from 2016 about an attempted carjacking and says there is a possibility of the other juveniles facing some sort of homicide charges.
So what I think a lot of people may not be aware of is there's probably not just potential charges for the shooter, but also for the other juveniles that were involved in the burglary.
In Shreveport, Donna Kia, KSLA News 12.